Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
All right, back to this table. Michael Benvenuti from Orange County, California.
Looks down at 2 queens, big hand.
He's been tight so far. 24 years old, 6 WPT tournament in his lifetime.
He was a pre-med student at the University of Texas before he dropped out to play poker, so he's going to try to do his operating on the poker table.
Well, he's made it 220 to go. Jason out.
Action over to Noah Schwartz. He's out as well.
Yep. Justin Bieber. Excuse me. Randal Flowers. Also going out.
So round to the blinds. Andy Frankenberger in the small blind looks down at ace-7 of spades. You know, this guy's playing very solid, very tight, and he raised under the gun. So you give him credit for a big hand. When you do that, you fold the ace-7.
Yeah, nice lay down, and the only one still involved is Skip Wilson, and Skip has a queen 10 in the big blind.
Well,
and he's going to call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a flop.
Skip gambling here with the queen 10. He is really up against it because he's facing 2 queens, the worst hand he could be up against.
Here's the flop.
And flop comes 10, 6, 5. Skip Wilson has flopped top pair, and Vince, this can spell doom for him.
Yeah, he probably thinks he's in front here.
Come on.
And he's going to go all in. This could be an absolute disaster. You would think it's a pretty automatic call here.
All right, I call.
And he's going to make the call.
He's going to like what he sees.
10.
So Skip Wilson in a ton of trouble here at Bellagio.
The retired businessman needs some help, or he's going to be our 6th place finisher. Skip looking for a 10 to take the lead. 2 running hearts would give him a flush. Otherwise, it's tapioca pudding for Skip Wilson.
Here comes the turn card.
Oh, and there is a heart on the turn. The jack of hearts comes off. That is a good card for Skip because it gives him a flush draw. He can catch a heart or a 10 to win it.
Skip's friends and family enjoying that card and the possibilities. Here comes the river.
Well, it's a deuce of spade. So that's going to do it for the senior at the table. Retired businessman Skip Wilson going to be out in 6th place.
Yeah, he had a shot there, put a little scare into the young guy. But Skip has to say goodnight. 112,000 he takes home. 2,000 to go. Benvenuti not going to play. Jason Koon with an ace-4 of spades.
How much did you start the hand with? How much did he start the hand with?
He wants to know how much you got.
Well, if he won't tell me, you've got to do it.
That is correct.
Well, he doesn't have to talk.
Is it really that? I mean,
Yeah, it's actually very important.
no, I
man.
know, but if they're stacked to 20.
I mean, I can see one red stack. I can't even see. It's like a straight line.
Okay.
Jason getting Andy to break there
That's
a little
fine,
bit,
right there. That's
talk it
perfect.
up and show his frustration. A bit of a tell.
I'm all in.
Jason going back over the top with just ace high. The gloves have come off. What a raise by Jason Koon. Bada ba bing into Frankenberger.
Well, Andy faced with another tough decision now as to what to do. Now, Vince, normally, a guy might just muck the queen high in this spot for all his chips, but after that speech and the way he set into him, he may just want to go ahead and gamble this hand and get back at the guy in a way.
That's true. An anger call. Love those. Jason just making this move because he's thinking Andy's on the button. That's a good place for him to raise. He can't be that strong. If I come back, even though I just have ace high, maybe he'll fold.
Lay down.
And he is correct.
So another nice play by Jason Koon at this final table. Vince, he's made the most moves at this final table with the least cards.
He's an online player. He's Nova Sky when he plays online poker. And he said he's won over $1 million in online tournament winnings. Incredible. All right, back to the felt in this hand. Randal Flowers picking up a pair of 10s.
Randall, who came to this final table as our chip leader, has probably played the most solid or tightest poker at the table so far. Here he's got a pair of 10s, going to raise it up to 200,000.
And what's interesting is Andy once again with a mid pair, small pair of 5s.
All in.
Wow.
Well, this time he goes all in, Vince. Those other times he folded his mid pairs and small pairs. This time he's made a play that could cost him dearly.
Well, they all fold around.
I call.
Yeah, it's pretty automatic. They got to make this call. Randal Flowers making the good call with the 10s, and he is dominating Andy Frankenberger with the 5s.
Well, a huge pot here, over 3.3 million in this pot. The youngster Randal Flowers could take a big chip lead if he wins it, but if Andy Frankenberger wins it, he'll be the new chip leader.
Has the mustard finally come off the Frankenberger? We will see as 5 cards are coming out. Here's the first 3.
Well, flop comes ace, jack, 8, no help for either player. Well, Vince, if Andy Frankenberger is going to win his second WPT title this season, at least here today, he's going to have to get very lucky here. Andy must catch a 5 to stay alive.
Will this be Andy's demise? Here comes 4th Street.
Well, a 4 comes off, so we're down to the river. A 2-outer for Andy, must catch a 5 on the river.
Nice hand. No, don't, no nice hand jinx yet. Nope. I know it's the last resort.
Well, it's a king. So that's going to do it for the Legends of Poker champion. Andy Frankenberger out tonight in 5th place. Good sport. Vince, you got to hand to the guy for getting to a second final table. Just wasn't meant to be.
Now, he's a good battler, fine player. He's going to take home $161,000, but not 2 titles on the WPT this season.
It hurts. Yeah, what am I going to tell you? Probably got a little quick to re-raise with the 5s, but when you start to get short, you just can't let that chip stack, you know, dwindle down, or you're not going to be relevant for very long.
4 young poker pros, all in their 20s, fighting it out for this title. Once again, youth prevails here on the World Poker Tour.
And right now, it's the 22-year-old Randal Flowers leading the way. Could he become the youngest player to win 2 titles on the WPT? Let's get back down to the felt.
Action's on Michael Benvenuti. Looks down at the suited connectors, the 9-10 of hearts. He's first to speak.
Yeah, looks like he's going to get seduced by the old 9-10 of hearts. Getting raising chips out. Going to take a plunge. Makes it $220,000 to go.
Got the suited connectors you like to see flops with.
Jason going away. And now Noah Schwartz with a king-queen.
Noah's in second chip position right now. With 3.2 million, he's going to make the call. And our chip leader, Randal Flowers, looks at the ace-6 and takes the conservative route, gets out of their way.
So it's Benvenuti up against Noah Schwartz, Mr. McLovin, and Mr. McLovin gets lucky with the queens.
Nice flop for Noah. He's flop top pair here. See how he's going to play it. He's going to check. My guess is a check raise if Benvenuti makes the continuation bet. Michael with just a 10 high. Looks like he is going to reach for chips. Here you're just betting, not because of the strength of your hand, but because you hope your opponent didn't hit a pair of queens
280
and won't call you. Unfortunately, Noah's flop top pair, and I suspect he's going to check raise it.
It's a $280,000 bet.
Well, Noah Schwartz comes out of that tough Miami area where they played home games with the Mizrachi family. Chino Ream, Michael the Grinder Mizrachi, those guys are all WPT champions. So if you cut your teeth in that home game, I can tell you, you can play some poker.
Just like that, Noah Schwartz back over the top with a re-raise.
Looks like 645,000 is the new bet.
It's very depressing if you're Benvenuti. Just taking a stab. Now what to do with that nothing hand.
Well, you throw it away. That's what you do with it. So the former baseball pitcher throws a strike at Michael Benvenuti and takes down the pot.
All right, back to the felt in this hand. Jason Koon with a jack 8. It's a battle of the blinds between Jason and Noah here.
The call.
He's just going to call. Noah Schwartz with a queen 8 of hearts.
And he's happy to see a flop with that hand. May think he's got the best hand, but you don't want to raise and then get re-raised out of the pot, so he's just going to see a flop here.
There is the flop.
9-7-5 with 2 spades. Jason has flopped a 2-way straight draw. A 10 or a 6 would give him a straight. Because of that, he's going to make what we call a semi-bluff here. 150,000. But incredibly, he's gotten called by Noah with the gut shot straight draw. 6 would give him the same hand. So Noah doing some gambling here. And it's paid off as a queen comes on the turn. He now is out in front with 2 queens.
But the action's still on Jason in first position.
Now the queen of spades, Vince, gives Jason a flush draw to go along with his 2-way straight draw. So even though he's betting here, it's another semi-bluff bet, as we say. You've got a lot of outs to catch to win the pot if your opponent calls you here. But you're very happy to win it without a call.
Well, Jason has put in 400,000 this time.
Noah's a little bit leery about the 3rd spade that's come off, even though he's made top pair on the turn. But he is going to call.
Pot getting bigger and bigger between these 2 guys. Both in the blinds. River card coming up. King of diamonds. Doesn't help either player.
Well, this tells Jason the only way he can win this pot is to bet at it. Does he want to fire a 3rd shell? You know, he fired on the flop, he got called. He fired on the turn and got called. Do you really want to jeopardize more chips and bluff him off here?
Well, that would be very courageous. 3 strikes. Could it work? But no, he's slowing down. He's going to check it.
Missed everything.
Well, he's waving the white flag, and Noah Schwartz going to win this pot with 2 queens.
And Noah's got to love it when he says, I missed everything. Good pot going to Noah Schwartz.
You just wonder what would have happened had Jason moved in on him there on the river. But
You were behind on the turn.
we'll never know.
4 players battling for this championship.
4 guys in their 20s going after this title. Current chip leader is Noah Schwartz with 4.8 million. Second place, the youngster at the table, Randal Flowers, with 4.3 million. Michael Benvenuti in 3rd place with 2.3 million. And in 4th place right now, Jason Koon with over 1.8 million.
All right, back to the grind we go. Noah Schwartz now picks up a pair of 8s. He's on quite a rush.
So they're going to raise it here in a 4-handed poker game with 2 8s, and he does so. Makes it 275,000 to go.
Into the man with a Bieber haircut. Randal Flowers. He's got king, queen.
Pretty nice hand. See what he's going to do with it.
Yeah.
He's going to make the call.
Benvenuti out. And now Jason Koon with a jack queen. In the big blind.
I'm all in.
Wow. He's gone all in here. He has the worst hand of the 3, but he's moved all in. Can they stand the pressure?
It's 1.8, a little over.
That's 1.8. He's moved all in on the 2 chip leaders, I might add.
Well, he's taking a shot at the old squeeze play.
Well, that's what Noah thinks he's doing here, Vince, perhaps. Just trying to make a play to win this pot. You've seen him do it several times at this table before. I don't think he's really worried about Randall because Randall didn't raise him originally. But still, if you just call here, you might lure Randall in the pot. And he's gone all in over the top.
And Randall quickly folds.
Well, it's a smart play in my
Good luck,
mind
Jason.
by Noah. If you're going to
Jack.
play this hand, just move all in with it. Shut Randall out of the pot and play heads up for the rest of it.
So what a good call all in by Noah Schwartz. He's out in front with the 8s.
Well, we've got the race situation. The 2 over cards versus the under pair. Jason Koon must win this pot to stay alive. If he does so, he'll more than double up and be in good shape to take down this title.
As a former track star, Jason Koon needs to sprint away and get a good flop. Can it happen on the first 3? Let's take a peek.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he does.
Right out of the box, man. Queen right in the door, as we say, for him to take the lead.
There we go with the turn card.
Oh, a jack comes off. Now that gives Jason the top 2 pair, but really means nothing. His opponent must catch an 8 to win the pot. Nothing else will do for him. And a 9 comes off. So Jason Koon is going to win a nice pot here, Vince.
Yes,
Over $4 million.
wow. The young poker tempo. Jason Koon taking down a big one.
What a roller coaster, huh?
This tournament, man.
It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I tell you what, I probably lost 5 to 10 years off my life because of this tournament.
So everyone has chips. We got 4 young gun poker players going after the Festa al Lago. Who will take this title down?
Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
All right, back to the felt we go. Action on Noah Schwartz. And Noah has quickly folded his hand, as does Randal Flowers.
So we got the battle of the blinds here.
Between Benvenuti, who has a king-8, and Jason Koon.
Well, Vance, I'd probably fold that button too.
I think he's impersonating you, Mike. Oh, man, I thought I was the only one that did the impersonations of you.
Nah, Ben Affleck tried to. Now we got another one trying to be like Mike.
We're waiting for a flop to come. A little bingo, bango, bongo here.
Hey, you gotta work on me a little more, Randall.
We're waiting for a flop here. Comes out 10, 9, 7, 2 hearts. It's a very action-oriented flop here, man. Somebody see some action.
Oh, man. Michael Benvenuti with an open-ended straight draw. He's going to bet.
How much is that, Mike?
Benvenuti bets, but I can't see the amount. 180,000 is the bet. To the Koon. The Koon reaches for chips. It looks like he's going to call. Heads up to the turn. It's a 10 of diamonds, Vince.
I'm out of a job.
I was very excited. What is Michael Benvenuti going to do? He's in deep thought here, Vince. Let's just give him a little quiet time.
You guys playing for 830,000 and taking my job too.
Now it's up to Koon to pull the trigger. Oh, no, he passes onto the river. Oh, it's King of Diamonds, a scare card, Vince. It's on Benvenuti. He's reaching for chips. He's counting it out. It's looking like he's firing 295,000, Vince.
So sick, bro.
Looks like Jason's going in the tank here.
Mike, who is this kid? Is this your long-lost son that you never told me about?
Well, he's actually from Greenville, North Carolina. I used to play
Value
poker in
that like
Greenville, North
everywhere
Carolina.
we
I
play.
lived in North Carolina a little bit, Ben, so somehow we get the same kind of roots.
Just got King X.
Let's put Jason in a pretty tough spot here, Vince.
All right, buddy.
All right, he makes a sick fold, Vince. Benvenuti wins the pot.
Not bad.
Mike, he got you down there.
I'll tell you, I wish he was up here and I was down there. All the players love this property. Just fantastic. Great poker action, great restaurants, great spa. Players love it here.
They certainly do, and as you can see, Randal Flowers, great Mike Sexton impersonator. He's our chip leader. He's got 4.3 million in chips. As we go to the table, action on Benvenuti. He's going to quickly fold. And now the former college sprinter Jason Koon with a 6-5. That will play almost anything.
He's been the most aggressive player at this final table, that's for sure. Was the chip leader briefly, now sitting in second chip position. And he's going to raise here with the 6-5 on the button.
Makes it 250,000 to go. Noah Schwartz with an ace-deuce of diamonds.
It's like an exasperated look, Vince. Every time he wants to play a hand, this guy raised in front of him and he gets away from it.
And Flowers with a jack-10 of diamonds.
Because he's got so many chips, think that will inspire Randall to play this pot with the suited connectors, because if you hit your hand, you can win more money.
Well, he has made the call. We got Jack 10 up against 6-5.
So here we go. Here comes the flop. Flop King 8-8. No help to either player. Action on Randall. He checks. Will Jason make the continuation bet here?
Well, he is super aggressive. We've seen it all night long with nothing hands. A fearless poker player, and he's going to stick out 250,000.
Randall with no hand and no draw. Could he suspect some larceny here, Vince? And look at this. He is just calling this bet. It's what we call floating in poker, meaning you call a guy with no hand and no draw to try to take the pot away from him later. But a dream card on the turn for Randall, as the 9 of diamonds comes up, gives him an open-end straight flush draw, so he doesn't have to bluff the pot now because he's got such a big draw.
Yeah, he's checked it. And Jason Koon now with an inside straight draw. That's about
575.
it. Wow.
Well, this is really bold here. Folks, let me tell you something. When a flop comes King 8-8, and you bet and the guy calls you, if you've got the nerve to fire again on the turn when a 9 comes off, more power to you. I couldn't do it.
Well, he has done it. And now, interestingly enough, Randall with a huge drawing hand, just calling. We're going down to the river. Who will get lucky on this
Oh, a
card?
7 comes off.
Oh, man.
Vince, both players have made a straight. Randall has the higher straight. He's got a Jack 10. Impossible to put him on this hand if you're Jason Koon. And Jason looking back at his hand, he can't believe it. He's been bluffing all the way since before the flop, on the turn, and now makes a straight on the river.
And Randall has checked into him. Waiting for that bet. Oh, boy.
Vince, you're definitely going to bet here with a straight.
1.5.
1.5 million is
1.5
the
million.
bet. And now let's see what Randall is going to do. He's for sure at least going to call with the Jack high straight, but it would take a full house to beat him. But certainly a full house a possibility looking at that board.
Well, Randall realizes that Jason only has about $1 million left.
All in.
And he's going to come back over the top. He wants all his money.
Jason can't even breathe right now.
Well,
Look at him.
This is just a nightmare for Jason.
Oh boy, he can't swallow a BB right there.
It's hard to lay down this hand.
Just can't believe what's happened to him. He was in second chip position going into this pot. He was bluffing, now made a hand, and now could do all his money and be out of here in 4th place.
Oh, Jesus, man.
You're so pot committed. You got a pretty big hand. Yeah, I think most players will go broke on this one.
I call.
He's calling, and he's going to lose.
Call.
Well, Jason in shock as he sees his opponent's made a Jack high straight.
We did it!
Jason leaving the arena right now. Can't believe what's happened to him.
Jason sucking up there, always a gentleman. He is a great player. We're going to see a lot of him.
Yeah, no, that's good. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Oh, what a devastating loss for Jason. He is our 4th place finisher. He is stunned. The crowd is stunned. They will take home $225,000, but that's the hand of the month.
Nice hand, Randall.
Thank you.
That's pretty sick.
I like to gamble it up.
You know, it's like anybody else in tournament poker. I ran well to get here, and obviously not happy about that hand, but what can you do? I played the best that I could, and I got my money all in with a straight. I mean, that's the absolute Gen River card for me.
Well, Vince, what we're seeing is young guys fighting for about every single pot, whether they have a hand or not. You got to love that. That's what shows you what great poker champions are made of. And the 22-year-old has taken a monster chip lead here. Randal Flowers with 3 players left.
And the Festa al Lago, the party by the lake, continues. 3-handed. Back to the felt we go. Noah Schwartz with the button. Gonna muck with a 4-deuce. Now Mr. Lucky, the Sexton
How much you got?
impersonator, Randal
2.5,
Flowers
2.6.
with ace 3 says, how much you got?
All in.
And then he pushes all in. He'll try to just bully you out, but this time Benvenuti with a queen 10 of spades.
Would have called a regular raise.
It's a good thing I did that.
Queen 10 suited.
And he cannot call.
No, not easy.
Glad I shoved them.
Well, Vance, these are all young 20-something-year pros.
And we're going to go back down to the felt where Michael Benvenuti, the first one to act, he's got a queen jack in his hand. From Orange County, California. He's a surfer. He's a sportsman. He's a poker player.
And this is 6th WPT event. His first final table was second cash.
Well, he's raised to 280. Noah out. Randal Flowers, though, with a jack 10 of spades.
Well, he won the biggest pot of the night, this final table, when he beat Jason Koon with a jack 10 of diamonds. He made a call on the flop then when it came king 8-8, so he's got to like jack 10 suited.
And he has made the call. So jack 10 for the chip leader up against queen jack.
Well, flop 8-4-3, 2 diamonds, no help for either player.
Randal quickly checks. Let's see if Benvenuti will make the continuation bet. No, he gets a little timid. He checks it. Ace on the turn. Helps neither player.
Randal checks.
Come on, Michael. You're going to fire one of these times.
He's going to try to represent an ace here, possibly. No, he doesn't need to. He's got the best hand with queen high, but he doesn't know it.
Raised before the flop. Played a little timid on the flop, but now you're going to bet. Nicely done. 300,000. Can he chase away Randal Flowers? Yep.
Very easily. So nice job by Michael Benvenuti taking down that pot.
He's a surfer from Orange County, and right there, he does a couple cutbacks, gets barreled, and wins the pot.
When I was first starting to play, I loved watching poker on TV. I always watched all the World Poker Tour events. So this is pretty cool to actually be on one of the final tables. I definitely think it's one of the crowning achievements of all poker players that do this for a living. To win a major title would be just a great achievement.
Vince Michael was watching us on TV when he was 14. Now here he is.
Oh, well, that's scary. All right, well, the antes are staying at 15,000, but the blinds are going up to 80 and 160,000 as 3 players remain. Actually going to Noah Schwartz, pair of queens, and he says all in with it. Right behind him, Justin Bieber lookalike.
How much is it?
Randal Flowers has a pair of 8s.
That's because he can well afford to make this call, possibly take out a player. I think for sure he's going to get involved with this hand.
I'm all in.
Well, he's gone all in too. Now, I'm not crazy about that play.
Benvenuti gets out of the way.
There's no way the third guy's coming into this spot unless he's got a huge overpair.
Right now, Noah Schwartz dominating Flowers.
I got hearts though.
It's the pair over pair. So Noah about an 80% favorite to win this pot.
We got the best hand.
He's happy right now. Great shot to double up right here for the guy from Miami, Florida.
I got a lucky feeling about this.
Dude,
It's gonna be like at least the gutter on the flop.
Randal Flowers feeling lucky.
Well, Vince, when you're young, you got confidence anything can flop out there.
I'm getting so short that looking at 2 queens, I'm happy. Yeah. Dude, I'm getting deuce 5, 3, 4. I know, I can't get nothing. I don't see a face card. Let's see it from here.
Here we go with the flop.
Oh, it's queen 7-7. Noah's flopped a full house.
Lovin's gonna love that one.
Now for Randal to win his spot, he must catch 2 running 8s.
Oh, so much for that lucky feeling there,
And
Randal.
get a split pot if it came 2 running 7s, but very dim. 4 clubs on the turn, that's going to do it. Noah Schwartz is going to double up here.
Well deserved for Noah Schwartz.
That's certainly going to even up this contest quite a bit here between these 3 players. You just think of this as a video game.
2.8 minus the blinds and stuff.
Last video game I played was Pong. All right, to the felt we go. Randal Flowers quickly folding his 6-3. Now Michael Benvenuti with a 10-6 of hearts.
He's going to opt to call here.
He's going to yield to Noah Schwartz, who also has a 10-6, but not going to get aggressive. He has said, I just want to see the flop. Here come the first 3.
And flop comes king, jack 5, no help to either player.
Benvenuti first to act. He checks it.
Well, opportunity for Noah to pick up this pot by betting, but he doesn't do it. He checks. On the turn, the 3 of hearts comes off. This gives Michael a flush draw.
Get a little more confidence in your actions.
Well, when his opponent didn't bet on the flop, you don't put him on a king or a jack, so you suspect if you bet here, you're just going to pick up the pot, and that's exactly the case. Nice wager there by Michael. the chips go to his side.
Just so impressive. Michael started watching the WPT at age 14, and now the dream of a lifetime to be battling for a title. The difference between third and second, over 200,000, Mike. Tremendous.
The difference between third place and first place is about $500,000.
So a lot at stake now. This time, Randal Flowers first to act has a big hand, ace queen. And he got chips out, makes it 320,000 to go.
This is the minimum raise. His blinds are 80 and 160,000.
Benvenuti going away, but Noah Schwartz with king queen says all in, and he quickly gets the call by Randal.
Ace queen, king queen.
Noah's not going to like it because he is dominated, as we say. It's ace queen versus king queen.
Yeah, the former baseball pitcher Noah Schwartz out of Miami, 27 years old, on the ropes right now.
Randal about a 3-1 favorite to win this pot and knock Noah out of this tournament.
Yeah, we got to ship his face, kid.
As he goes to his buddies on the rail.
Well, there's last year's champion of this event, Tom Avidas.
How's he have ace queen on the button, dude? So sick.
He's watching his buddy here tonight, but he's going to have to get lucky right here to stay alive.
Michael Benvenuti just rooting for him to lose.
I have ace queen there. So sick.
Like you said, I'm the best.
Okay, let's see the flop. And here comes the flop.
Well, Jack 7-3, no help to either player.
Good game.
No one looking for a king or two runners to make a straight. Otherwise, he'll be out in third place.
Should have just called.
Noah dismal, mumbling to himself.
10?
Begging for cards at this point.
What a 10 ball. 10 ball, 10 ball, 10 ball. Oh, we got good.
9 comes off, so don't water the flowers yet, man. No. A 10 would give Noah a straight. A king will give him the win as well.
Oh, boy.
Looking like yesterday.
The drama building in the Fontana Lounge. We're going to the river.
Noah needs a king or a 10. Can he catch it?
Can I catch it?
Everybody on their feet. It's a 6. So that's going to do it. For the Southern Florida man, Noah Schwartz, out tonight in third place.
Well, a huge effort by Noah. Taking home 344,000. He just didn't get any McLovin right there with that flop, turn, and river.
A little disappointing, you know. Thought I'd win it, but, you know, next time.
Well, it's come down to the two youngest guys at the table, 24-year-old Michael Benvenuti and 22-year-old Randal Flowers. We're coming back with the heads-up action in just a moment on the World Poker Tour. Randal Flowers, our chip leader first. He's got the button, he's got queen, deuce of spades, and he's got a lot of nerve. Getting chips out. Gonna push it. Makes it 320,000 to go. Right behind him, Michael with ace-5. Will he strike first?
I'm all in.
Well, he's going all in, and what a nice all-in bet it was by him to take down that pot as Randal folded.
Now, Mike, back in season 5, we saw the youngest heads-up battle all the WPT.
Introducing the Club WPT Gold 5 million free roll passport. Just look at it. This is your ticket to the most anticipated poker tournament of the year. Only 2,000 exist. Not 2001, not 2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 3. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code YouTube, and you're in. Wow, 5 million free roll.
Up we go, Michael Benvenuti right now with king-9 of clubs and the button. Things starting to sway his way. A little momentum on his side, and he is going to raise this 320,000 to go. Randal this time with a jack-9 offsuit. Gonna make the call.
Since it was a minimum raise, I think it's the right play. Well, flop comes 6-5 deuce. All little cards, no help to either player.
No. Randal's first to act. Doesn't look like he's going to check here. Looks like he's getting some chips to bet. Well, he bets 360, and it's going to work. Michael Benvenuti has to fold his hand.
Now, this is a brilliant pitch by Randal here. Understood the situation. This guy's pretty solid. He raised before the flop. Let me bet when all the little cards come up there and see if he'll go away. That's exactly what happened.
30,000 to go. Michael, though, behind him with a king 10.
Mullen.
Wow.
Oh, what a nice all-in bet by Michael there.
And a quick ejection for Randal Flowers.
He's just sensing that Randal's raising every time on the button, whatever he's got. So with the king 10, he just came over the top all in and took it down.
Right back at him. Benvenuti this time with a king 7 with the button. He's first to act. And he's 15,000 blind, still 80 and 160.
Well, he's going to raise it. Makes it 320,000 to go.
Flowers with just a 9-10.
He's going to make the call to see the flop.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. It's gambling time here in the Fontana Lounge. Here comes the flop.
The flop is Jack 6-5. No help to either player.
Yeah, Randal Flowers going to check it. And Michael not going to make a continuation bets. Checks as well, but that could be good for him because he just picks up kings.
Randal's picked up a gut shot straight draw, but he's going to check. And now, after hitting 2 kings on the turn, Michael reaching for chips.
Yep, it looks like $420,000 going out to the middle of the pot. And it's going to work.
Randal gives it up. So Michael Benvenuti clawing his way back here.
Benvenuti, who started watching poker 9 years ago on the World Poker Tour, he says, didn't know how to play then, educated by us, and now play it for a title. Okay, onward and upward we go. Randal Flowers this time with an uneventful 9-3 offsuit.
330.
Well, he is relentless raising on the button, Vince. Doesn't matter what 2 cards he has. As you can see, he's raised every time on the button with him.
Yeah, made it 330 to go. Michael this time with a queen 7 of spades. He's getting chips out.
I want to see a flop. And he's going to make the call.
All right, so queen 7 up against 9-3. Here we go.
The flop comes 9-6-5 with 2 spades. Michael has a flush draw and a gut shot straight draw and checks.
Yeah, Randal has hit a pair of 9s here, though.
Yep, he's hit top pair.
Will he try to protect the top pair with a bet?
If you raise with 9-3 offsuit and then make 2 9s, of course you're going to bet.
Yes, he's going to stick some chips out there, 420,000.
Vince, I'd just move all in if I was Michael here.
Well,
Get the flush draw, the gut shot straight draw.
Mullen.
and he's going to go all in.
Tough decision for Randal now as to what to do.
Call.
Not too tough because it's Steph calls.
We got a big draw to fade.
Well, unbelievable, Vince. I'm not sure I could have made that call for $3.3 million there.
Gamble. 9-3 versus Queen 7.
Even though Randal has the best hand with 2 9s, he's not the mathematical favorite to win this pot. Michael Benvenuti is.
Certainly either player could win this pot. Michael must win it to stay alive. If he wins, he'll be the chip leader. If Randal's 2 9 stand up, he'll be our champion. Here's the turn card. A 4 clubs comes off. Now that gives Michael an opening straight draw to go along with his flush draw and his overcard. So Michael needs a queen, an 8, a spade, or a 3.
Otherwise, Randal Flowers is our champion. Let's see what happens here.
He's got to dodge a lot of outs. That's Randal. He's the heart. He's done it. Unbelievable. All those outs Michael had. Couldn't hit anything. You certainly can't blame him for getting it all in without hand, man. Just played unlucky not to make a hand that could be 2 9.
Wow, it is a mosh pit over there for Randal Flowers. He's our WPT champion. Congratulations.
It's 2. It's 2. Thanks, Jack. Well done.
As a professional poker player, this is everyone's goal. So it just feels great to to make it a heads up, and for a 500K score, you know, I can't complain.
Congratulations, Mr. Flowers.
Thank you very much.
You are the youngest person to ever take down a WPT title and the youngest guy to ever take down 2 WPT titles. That's a nice add to your resume right there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but I try to remain humble, else I won't be successful in the future.
And I gotta tell you, you had a whole lot of support in this room tonight.
They're all really good friends of mine who really wanted to see me win, so the more noise, I just knew that meant the more support in their eyes.
I can't imagine what the rest of your night's gonna look like.
Me either.
And the most important part of this interview, I need to see a belly roll.
A belly roll?
Yeah, first
all right.
hand.
All right, this is for Lauren. The belly roll.
There you go.
It's the victory roll.
My best part of the night. Thank
you.